And we begin tonight with Governor Hochul declaring a polio emergency in the state after the virus was found in Nassau County wastewater. News 12's Andrew Anger is live now in Manhasset with more on what communities it was found in and what's being done about it. Andrew.
Joe, in 1979, doctors here in the United States declared that polio had been eradicated here in the U.S., but the devastating virus seems to be making a comeback. Nassau County officials announcing today that they detected the polio virus in wastewater samples right here in the North Hempstead area.
For polio to come back right now, like that's something you haven't heard in so long, and it's disturbing to hear it.
Roslyn parent Laura Shametta and others alarmed to hear that Nassau County health officials recently detected the polio virus in wastewater samples.
We've been in contact with the CDC and the New York State Department of Health. We're all working in partnership. Our elected officials in North Hempstead are aware of this.
That's because health officials say the polio samples could have come from someone in the Manhasset, Glenwood Landing, Roslyn, or Port Washington area. The news comes after polio has been detected in wastewater in New York City and upstate. Plus, a man in Rockland County contracted a case of paralytic polio.
It is an important time because we know that we have a case of polio in Rockland County and we're seeing it in wastewater, that parents of children need to ask their healthcare providers about what the status of their polio vaccine for their kids is.
We used to see pictures of people in the iron lungs. It was very frightening.
Sheila and Charles Massetti remember the debilitating effects polio had on young people in the 1940s. It was so bad, Charles says, his parents left New York City to escape the virus.
We had somebody in our block who got it. It was so terrible there, and so we all ran back to the country.
Nassau health officials say there are no active cases here, but want to sound the alarm with doctors and parents about getting polio vaccines. According to New York State, 79% of children in Nassau County have been vaccinated, the same as the statewide average. Alice Hartford says her 2-year-old son, Joseph, has his shots.
I think if you have, the polio vaccine, and if they work, then, then your kids should be okay.
Now, the governor's office tells News 12 that the polio sample that was collected here in Nassau County is genetically linked to the paralytic polio case in Rockland County, indicating possible community spread. Now, if you have any questions about a polio vaccine for a child or an adult, officials say it's best to consult your physician. We're in Manhasset. Andrew Enger, News 12, Long Island.